All right, FSD 5.6.3, and we're driving into some fog at night. Let's see how FSD does. I wish the fog was a little thicker, but it's doing okay. So, big news of the day. The Delaware judge invalidated the will of Tesla investors. I believe we've voted twice to revalidate the original contract. I voted once in the last round because I was a Tesla shareholder, and I had never previously voted in any corporate election before, but no, the judge threw that out and awarded the attorneys that brought the complaint $300+ million. I find that excessive for something that we call a nothing burger. I think it's crazy. Oh, okay, so that's new. Generally, we don't have issues at this intersection. Something spooked FSD a little bit. No big deal, though. Everything's doing fine. To get onto the freeway. Alright, I'm going to tap the gas because we don't want to get onto the freeway doing slower than 60. Okay, now she's got pep in her step. There wasn't really anybody behind, but you generally don't get on the freeway doing 58. So now we're in standard. Looks like it's going to like the middle lane for the next 1.3 miles. That's our next exit. But yes, big loss for Elon. Invalidated yet again the $56 billion payday. It's the big news of the day in Tesla news. Earlier today. That was it. Did a lot of Black Friday shopping for the company. They bought $7,000 to $10,000 worth of tools. Always stock up on Black Friday for the things that break over the next year. It's generally the best time to buy tools, other than around Father's Day, is when Home Depot. Black Friday, Father's Day, probably the best time of the year for tool sales. Black Friday by hands down the best time of the year, and then the next time around is going to be Father's Day. Always get the free battery deals or the free tool deals at Home Depot or any other vendors, and stock up on tape measures. That's what we do. For myself, in the impulse buy, bought a new broiler. That set me back around $1,000 out the door. So this has made my schwank grills. Had my eye on it for a while. It was always about $100 shipping, and it's $1,250 plus $100 shipping for the propane version. I kind of want the natural gas version because of natural gas, but propane burns hotter. It's a higher heat capacity. I kind of want to move it around sometimes, so just went with the propane, and it's cheaper, but $1,000 with free shipping, it got me. So that was good. Actually, I don't regret the purchase at all. And I bought some miscellaneous stuff on Amazon that was on sale. And Costco got me for a DJI camera for making not so much for the FSD videos, as the Instant 360 does a pretty decent job of that, but vlogs for either HVAC work and things like that. I wanted a bigger sensor, and I had a Canon camera that, for the main vlog or handheld stuff, and that the battery died. It wouldn't start anymore. It was just a little over a year old, so what are you going to do? Send it back, and it has an embedded battery inside. Pretty much unserviceable. I might try and break it open and see if I can fix it, but I mean, yes, it's $325 right now. If you wanted to buy it new, not really worth it. So let's say you putz around for 2 hours, and then you're gonna have to buy some parts. Probably can't fix it. So off to the recycling center she goes. That's pretty much it. Well, the fog was really disappointing, as there's not much of it left. In other news, I guess Jersey Mike got bought out by a private equity fund. Not BlackRock, but I think Blackstone. One of those type of... BlackRock's the big other fund, but this one is Blackstone Partners or something like that. So we'll see what happens to Jersey Mike's. Just like anything else, it seems when like the private equity buy them, they kind of just, well, they start extracting the value out of that business hardcore. So either the food goes down in quality, or, well, we'll see. Maybe it'll get better. But a lot of times when the founder or the original managing group gets out, the original company, kind of what we know as the consumer or our relationship with the business changes, and usually not for the better. Like, for example, in our industry, HVAC, private equity is running around buying all the companies, and I don't know if the quality, it just seems to be a trend. If any company over 8 people has been purchased by a private equity fund, if it's a $5 or $10 million company, gone. So Seatown Services is now no longer owned by Brandon Phillips. Bell Red Heating gone. They're part of Apex Group. They got bought out in one fell swoop. They bought Bell Red, Gene Johnson, Taylor Heating, Fox Plumbing, one other brand name I forgot they purchased, but they bought a whole bunch of companies. So we'll see. It's kind of a new trend. They tried to do this 10, 20 years ago. Didn't really go anywhere. Like when there was the factory, so Lennox owned like Greenwood Heating, and couldn't really manage it or figure out what to do with these acquisitions, as they weren't really in the contracting business as the building box business. And yeah, they sold them back to independent owned and operated businesses again. Typically, trade companies are independently owned and operated under their own brand names by someone local. And there are some franchise businesses out there, but you know, our market, there's few and far between. There's not many franchise HVAC or plumbing or electrical companies, at least in our area. It's either all private equity or all independently owned and operated. Again, free market always knows. At least I'm a firm believer in free market, so if they can make it work, they can make it work. So we shall see. Alright, back to the fog bank. But our drive is almost done. Now pull in the garbage. Garbage! Oh, God, yawning. Pull in the garbage bins. Okay. Do not park here. I'm at all curious to see what FSD makes of this parking spot. Okay, so FSD identified horizontally across my driveway as an ideal parking spot. I don't know how, it doesn't have any lines, but you know what, we let it play out, and now I have to unstick it. Okay. Or unpark this. What the heck? That's kind of funny. But it did it. All right, that concludes tonight's FSD drive.